My name is Stoker Magbaro. I'm the director, cinematographer, and production designer of AVANTE. The script of AVANTE, the story of AVANTE, is one that it happened one morning. I turned on the news as usual, and a story came up in 2020 of one of the sponsors of the genocide in Rwanda in 1994. One of the sponsors was arrested in a small village in France. And that was a fascinating story for me. So I now started thinking about it. We may need to look into this, because there may be so many people that are living a very different life in another part of the world after committing one or two things or running away from a particular life they've lived before. So that is what gave birth to the story. So when it was time to make the movie, when Afri Square came on board to make the movie, we started wondering where we're going to get the right locations to be able to depict that farm look and still have the quality of the liberty of design we wanted to have. So we decided to take it back a little, so we don't fall into the trap of, okay, you are telling a particular story and you're not telling it well, or this or that. So we decided to throw it back. So there's a place called Jacaranda in Kaduna. I've been there a couple of times as a child. We've done one or two things there in the past. So we went there, but we were very disappointed when we got there, because the place has been abandoned for many, many years. The grass is grown. There's a particular colony of bee somewhere. There's so much work to do, but it had the basic structure. So we needed to just bring it up, and for me it was a blessing, because if the place was running, we wouldn't be able to change or add some of the things we wanted to add. So when I saw that it was abandoned, I was happier. Because that means we have creative liberty to be able to change some things, add in some things. So work had to start. Work started. We went on and on for like 23 days, between 20 and 23 days, to be able to put that place up to speed. We started building new fence around it. We created those wooden fence to give it the countryside look, even though that place is just by the road. So we had to create those fence. We brought in the hay, brought in horses, we brought in literally everything to be able to achieve that look. And here we are. It looked good. I like it. So the other location where we shot the throwback or the flashback for Mr. Makunzi, that location is somewhere in Kaduna. That place was shut down some years ago. It's called Trapco. So it had this building that fire, it got burnt. For some reason, I don't know what happened, but it's been there. It's an abandoned structure. It had just the walls, but we needed to create the chimney and roof it, of course, and do a couple of other things, bring it. But one thing is true. Every time you go to a location that is not set, a location that is not in use, it's a blessing, because it gives you the opportunity to be able to bring in, add up, do just whatever you want. So we had to go to work. We designed it, brought in some cows. The exterior of the house, we had to make it look like a place people have been living for a while, especially people that want to look like they're isolated, living in hiding. So, and it had that beautiful ambience of a lake just outside it. So it was a dream come true for anybody that is a designer. Many people talked about, yes, why did we light the way we did? Why did we had so many practical lights? But I have a simple rule. If there'll be light on this face, then I need to show that there's light here. I like to show my source, even though it's sometimes stimulated, yes, but if there's light on the subject, I like to show where the light is coming from. It's just something I've been doing for a while. And I have a strong team that understands why we do what we do, why I do what I do, why I make the decisions I make. And for me, being the director of photography on this film, it was necessary. Even though I'm the director of the film, it was necessary because I've shot this movie in my head so many times before the day it was shot. So I had a clear picture of what I wanted to look like. So I had to insist that, okay, on this one, I'm the DP, I'm the cinematographer on this one, and I'm also the director, yes, but I am more keen about how it will look, because we had the opportunity of working with great actors. Chimezie Imo is just a fantastic human. He's a dream come true for every director. I met Chimezie Imo in 2014 when he was in Next Movie Star. So he was one of the what they call them, one of the contestants for Next Movie Star, and I happened to be one of the resource persons and the director of content for Next Movie Star at the time. So I've known him for a while, but he has grown so much. He is one of the deepest people in terms of acting in this industry. So he's a dream come true for every director. So having Chimezie Imo, having a couple of other persons on set that were good, so it became a little bit easier for me to be a DP and a director.
I was not too young to remember that Colonel Manzi was among the soldiers that came to my home in Kingfisher and wiped my entire family. I'm a hunting dog, kid. I smell my prey miles away. Turns out you're a hunting dog too, but you can't smell. We got ourselves a thief in this house. If you really want to stay here peacefully and take your eyes off the boss's daughter, I'm sure you understand perfectly what I mean.
I'd rather spend the rest of my life living amongst cockroaches than pretending to be who I'm not.